Today we're going to talk about how it took 2 years to cure this ham and 2 years to get the nerve to eat a 2-year-old ham. This ham came from one of our 2 Berkshire pigs that we butchered on our 1.5 acres. It was also the first pigs that we put in the freezer ourselves.
Okay, so what's this?
This is the ham.
What's this?
This is the sirloin.
Bam!
This is some ham that we're curing some ham. We're gonna try it out. Might as well. This is our ham here. It's covered in salt. So after about 14 days, we're gonna rinse it all off and then we're gonna hang it in our house for 2 years. It's been 2 weeks with this cured ham in here. Still going strong. It's kind of scary that we're doing a cured ham.
Okay, after looking at it, it still looks pretty moist to us. It just looks like it's still holding a lot of water and we're still continuing to drain it. We just think it needs a little bit more time. We just don't want any moisture in here and we really want to take our time with it. So we feel like it needs just a couple more days.
We're just repacking it with salt now. We got some Redmond's salt.
I think that's good.
Back in the cool room. We're gonna put it back in here, I don't know, maybe another few days, right?
Yeah, we'll watch it. We'll just come back, especially after 3 days, we're gonna come back and drain it.
It's been about 4 days since I drained it. Don't drop it. Now I think it's time to hang it, guys. Before we hang it, we need to rinse off all this salt that we put on it. Now it's been curing for, what is it, 3 weeks?
I think it's been 3 weeks.
Maybe. We're having our doubts about this meat, but this is gonna take 2 years. I mean, it still feels and looks like meat.
It looks like fresh meat. That's why I think we have our doubts, because I think we both pictured it looking like a dried up raisin.
Or is it one of those things where you just need to trust the process? We're gonna hang this up with some cotton string here. I'm watching a YouTube video on how to tie up a big piece of meat. Well, that's 16 pounds right there.
I don't feel like it looks bad. It just looks like we're curing a ham. No big deal. Okay, that looks weird.
Yeah, I think mentally it does look weird, and this seems so weird that this is going to work, or we hope it's going to work. The ham that we are curing is going to end up being a prosciutto, which is a dry cured ham that we are using only salt, and we're not cooking it. All right, see you in 2 years, ham. And after hanging the ham for a year in our mobile home, we moved and it's been sitting in our kitchen in our new house. Am I confident enough that we did do this right, correctly, that we're not gonna get sick? Today's the day. This ham has been hanging in our house for the last 2 years. It's dusty. So I'm not smelling anything.
Let me smell it. It doesn't smell like anything.
No. So this is our first ham that we've ever cured like this. First time butchering a pig was this ham.
No, it's not that.
There's still some hair on it. This is from a Berkshire pig. I would say that was one of our favorite pigs that we raised. So there's like a mold on this. It feels hard, but then it also still feels oily at the same time. Let's weigh it. Let's see what it weighs today. 8 pounds, 5 ounces. Should be a sharp knife. I just...
Just awkward to hold.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, maybe not.
I'm just gonna keep cutting and cutting and cutting. I think we did a podcast on the weirdest foods that we've ever eaten since homesteading.
Yeah.
I would say this is
Gonna be the weirdest.
gonna be the weirdest, I think.
Yeah, it seems dry. The prosciutto that I bought from the store was very thin and it's flexible.
We might have to bust out the slicer for this.
Yeah. At what point are you gonna try it? Because
I don't
you're slicing. Like you could try those pieces.
You know, like it looks dark, but when you cut it, it's
Right.
light colored.
Yeah. So it's dark right there, but then when you cut into it, it's bright red.
Is that good?
Try it. I would think so.
Oh, did you try it?
It's like a dry salami or something.
Is it salty? Is it salty?
It does taste like salami.
Yeah,
Pepperoni.
but then you keep tasting it. There's an aftertaste.
Is it a gross aftertaste?
No.
Is it palatable? Like, is it good aftertaste? You're like, no.
You can taste salt.
Can you
I
get?
taste salt, but I don't. It's not like too salty. Either I need a sharp knife or this is just really hard.
I think it's really
Yeah, it's
hard.
really hard.
It's really hard.
Because I thought once you got past that hard shell, it would be easy to slice the meat away.
Bust out the meat cleaver.
That is my sharpest knife.
This is the sharpest knife we have.
That's the sharpest knife. Try it.
Try sending it up like you had it, just to cut that piece off.
Is it still the same?
I need the sawzall.
Probably not the knife. Need a sawzall.
I'm just saying, like the prosciutto that I bought at the store was soft
Softer.
and softer, like a slice of bacon softer.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, this is really hard.
so I think it's just really dry. It's hard to cut a super thin slice. That's $100 right there.
Okay, if I pretend that I didn't smell it, it is good. It tastes like pepperoni. It tastes like a salami. Yeah, like a salami. It actually is good.
Almost a beef jerky.
Yeah, but a beef jerky texture.
Yeah.
The taste is good. I don't know if I could get past the smell. It smells kind of
It's a cross
It's
between salami and
beef jerky. Yeah,
Yeah, beef jerky. Yeah,
it's
because it's so dry.
it's good. It's not too salty. You try
No,
it.
not at all.
It's good.
You can see like oil. I mean, I feel
You're getting
oily.
you're getting to it.
You have to keep digging.
You have to keep digging.
You're not there yet.
It's only going to get better as we get deeper.
Yeah. But the smell isn't strong. You have to literally put it up to your nose
No, yeah.
to smell. Like, I don't smell it right now. It's fine. There's not a bad odor. It's just like right when you put it up to your nose.
It's like salami.
I think the thicker pieces.
This is strong. It is tough.
Yeah, the thicker pieces taste better than the thinner one.
We're gonna fry some up, see what it does. So I think it does taste pretty good. It's just dry, almost like jerky. I don't know. I haven't tried it. It's hot. It smells like more like bacon or something. I think it might be a little better cooked. It just tastes like cooked, like when you cook salami,
Okay.
like pepperoni almost.
Yeah.
How is that, Penelope?
It's good. Let me taste
Much
it.
better. Almost a bacon flavor.
Yeah.
Good. Oh yeah. That's good. That's really good.
Yeah. All right. So there it is. It's the next day. And we're not dead. The biggest thing is that I think it's very dry. Really hard to cut the knife through it. And that, I would say this is a pretty sharp knife. But the more we slice into it, I think it does get a little bit easier.
Maybe we wouldn't wait as long because it's January and we probably could have eaten it before November.
Yeah, I think we could have maybe even had it at 1.5 years. I think it was plenty of dry enough, and just determining, I think you probably should weigh it, which we didn't, in between to see if if it lost a lot of weight. It's definitely edible.
It's definitely edible. I mean, yeah, there's some things we do different next time, but it's definitely edible. I would like to try another one and see if we can get something a little softer.
I think one thing I would change on it was I would keep the hock on, because I think that would be better to hang.
And to grasp onto when you're cutting.
Yes,
Because
kind of like a handle.
Yeah, there's nothing you can hold. It's kind of an awkward shaped when you're making your slices.
but it's basically beef jerky is what it turned into.
Yeah.
It's like very shreddable like beef jerky.
Yeah.
But it's good, and I would hope that we can do it again. I definitely want to try these kuni kunis when we do that this year of curing another one. Yeah, it might shrivel up into that big for a kuni, but you never know. It might be the best thing. And that's the thing. You never know if it's going to turn out, and just the anticipation of that and the just trying these things out, it's pretty interesting. And I think everyone should try something like this if you can. We could leave it like this on our table, and if we get guests, we can slice them off.
Shave them off a slice. Yeah.
But we'll probably put it in the fridge.
Yeah, I think so. Just to make it last a little bit longer, because there's only 3 of us in our family, so obviously we're not going to eat this entire thing in within a matter of like a month.
Being that it's a huge commitment, same thing with raising kuni kunis. You have to get into the rhythm of it. So if we butcher pigs at least once a year, we could cure a ham, and then so once a year, if you get that going, once it starts, you can dig into this once a year, and that makes it better, and so you don't have to wait a whole entire 2 years before you have another one.